Throw it out there.
Okay. I believe she has been held hostage. I believe they are using her. It's conspiracy, y'all. I think they're using her as leverage in the Iran war. I believe terrorists have her. I also believe the government knows. So in a hostage situation like this situation, if I want the people that have her to get less things, I need the media not to cover it. I need y'all to get away from this case so we can get her back. On the other hand, I also believe when you have the president of the United States and you have Kash Patel, the head of the FBI, you should never look at your local sheriff ever again, because these two men are the most powerful men on this planet. And if they say they're going to find somebody, I'm just looking military. We going to find them. The fact that they haven't said anything and the evidence, to me, it leans towards national security because of these two men, not Sheriff Nanos.
Right.
So you're leaning into a fact that it is a matter of national security, and therefore that's why it's not being discussed.
I believe this is a government cover-up.
You know,
why her? I mean, if that's the case, why her?
Perfect. 3 things that got exposed during this Nancy Guthrie case. Remember now, y'all, just military. I don't know civilian. Military-wise, 3 things got exposed by this Nancy Guthrie case. One thing, you are finding out Fort Huachuca, Davis-Monthan Air Force Base, Department of Homeland Security, and Space Force just moved to Tucson a month ago. So it exposed lapses in our security and our national security on the border. 2, if I want to get eyes on this case, who is better than the lady that's on news all the time? And if I want to get my veterans involved and to get that tech out there about you better help this veteran find his mama, he's a vet. Perfect. She's perfect. As a proxy, she's perfect.
I have a question. A follow-up question.
Yeah.
Do you think this is related possibly to the missing scientists?
In a way, yes, because y'all in a minute, y'all are about to hear a story about 2 Cameron Guthries that are out there. There's one Cameron Guthrie that flew a top secret plane in 2022, an electric plane in 2022 that was living around that area. And you also have Cameron, which is a former F-16 pilot. So maybe, because we understand in the military, the DOD got hacked. So all military contractors' locations was exposed. This is what they're hiding too. From Kash Patel, the FBI got hacked, Lockheed Martin got hacked. So it's this is a perfect distraction for Americans, but military-wise, contractors, you have our eyes because that's right in our backyard. You have that's why the military, it's right in our backyard, and you have our attention because of what you just said. The 11 missing scientists, the missing major. Now you have people out in an area that is military backed, retired generals in that area. So y'all are becoming important.
Yeah, y'all have I'm not gonna lie, I went that route too, like the missing scientist, just because it happens around the same time. So sorry, people want to call me when they know.
But the one thing you need to find, which made this really, 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 is what I was telling Justine the other day. Every Wi-Fi hack that blocks out anything leaves a signal. Everything leaves a signal, and it's unique.
Mm-hmm.
They also found that same signal at the missing general's house. Same issue. Cameras got, wasn't it? Cameras got blocked out. was no car coming, no car entering. All Wi-Fi cameras died. Y'all look into it. Cameras down the street blocked off. The other cameras down the street blocked. So you know the same thing that happened at Nancy Guthrie's. No cameras coming, no cameras going. This is a signal, y'all, we used in Venezuela. That's why it's no signal and it's no view, it's no video of Venezuela when we went in and got Maduro. They're the same signal they are finding around. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what you're saying is even if you want to disable the internet, you are still, I mean, the device you're even using to kill the internet shakes hands with that network.
Signal. And it's a specific signal. So if you use that signal at Nancy's house, if we see it in Iran, if we see it, if you hacked another house and we get that, it's the signal that they're tracing. It's the signal that they're chasing, not the person. That's why they don't care about the person. They care about the technology that was used to get her, just like the technology that was used to get the missing general. And if you have technology in the United States that can blind our cameras, do you think they care about Nancy or the technology?
Technology, 100%.
There you go. I understand the military. I mean, the government don't give a fuck about us, y'all. I'm just saying, they really don't.
Yeah.
No, we're numbers, honestly.
Yep.
Numbers and liabilities more than anything. Because
this is a theory. This is my theory, y'all. My theory.
I like
theory.
It. I like it.
Theory.
I like your thinking.
Theory.
I like it though.
Don't come shoot me.
I mean, it would
go
make
after
a lot
Crystal.
of sense.
Yeah, but
I didn't say anything about scientists. I don't even know anything. I don't exist. I'm AI.
But yes, you're right though. We are numbers. That's what the Social Security numbers are for. We're numbered.
Remember,
that's what my dad always told me growing up.
I'm more cyber, and I understand the chain of command. If Trump and Kash Patel, the two strongest men in the United States, I understand CIA and military, but if they say something, them two men especially, I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm saying if Trump and Kash Patel say, I'm going to get this person, name one time they did.
They're going to get him.
Right, I'm going to make a drink. Pull up banana legs, will you? Pull up banana legs, let them see them.
With that theory as well, with Trump being involved at the beginning. And then he said, we'll have answers soon, which I think he meant Kash Patel coming in. What is your theory on the porch guy video then? Do you think it's fake? Do you think it's real?
Do you think we're living in a simulation?
What do you want to?
Well, it's technically not real, is it? Because it's been full of AI. The end.
I knew you would say that. So do you think that it is like legit footage?
Why does it matter? Remember now, we just why does the footage matter, in your opinion? Why does it matter to you?
Because it just goes along with more lies. Like I already don't believe
it's the only tangible thing we have.
There you go. That's the only thing they gave us. And I think that they're just sending everybody on a freaking wild goose chase.
And I do have a theory, and I didn't realize, so my audio was complete shit for the past like however long, and you guys weren't like, hey, you don't have your microphone plugged in. I'm back. Anyway, oh, that's good. That's good. But can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll tell you, I agree with the Army vet. We are nothing but a number. Crystal, we're nothing but a number. And if anyone thinks for 1 second that the government wouldn't trade one of our lives to get ahead in military or technology advances, you are kidding yourself.
Yeah.
That's all.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you.
Allegedly.
I'm more cyber. Remember, I'm more cyber. I will give y'all what we know they're holding back. And since y'all know computers and y'all, which one is more important to y'all, that video or her Apple Watch?
Apple Watch.
Why you think the FBI ain't talking about it? Why you think the FBI not talking about it? Got y'all chasing that video, and that Apple Watch would tell you everything. It's a walking router.
Sure is.
It'll tell you if she was asleep. It'll tell you how many walks she took to the front door. It'll tell you, was she dead asleep? Was she attacked? Did she die? Was she awake? Was she scared? It'll tell you when she walked into a smart house.
Oh my God, Army Vet. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You are brilliant.
Am I right, Chris? Am I right, Kristen?
Yes.
Chris, am I right?
You're
Everything.
right.
But they got y'all following that video, knowing that watch, anybody that was near her that had Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, it would record their IP address. Justin, you was close. I told you.
You're brilliant. Because there was something. There was something that wasn't making sense.
And I am posting it
hold on.
everywhere.
Okay, hold on. So, I don't know. Crystal, you were watching yesterday, so you probably heard this. So, oh my gosh. Am I going to get like kidnapped from my home now?
Yeah, when you figured out her phone and her Apple Watch was tethered to her pacemaker, this is gonna change our whole aspect on what this case is, because now they know if she was alive or dead.
Well, I knew her Apple Watch was tethered to her pacemaker because they said that.
Mm-hmm.
They said that, but
okay. So I was
all
confused.
of the things that's leading up to this. Like, I would love to know if she was even gone, like if she even left, well, not left, I'm sorry, was abducted on the day that they say, because I don't think that's legit.
Wouldn't the Apple Watch
I don't think she was. They said that there was a disconnection.
They have proof that she had the Apple Watch on all day, even at the party.
Okay. I get what you're saying now. I get what you were saying to me yesterday, because I have the data and I was confused why there was one certain signal, one certain MAC that was tracked like on her street. Now you bring up Apple Watch. Oh, well, that would make sense why that would be outside of the house. Because I'm like, why would someone be in the house and then walking outside with a laptop? So I know that IP. I have that IP.
But you have to figure out if that's the right IP, which I'm sure if I was the FBI, I will make sure that IP address is gone. I will wipe it completely off every router.
But if it's referencing historical data, you could wipe out the IP, might not be able to track the IP, but the logs would still be in the historical data. Unless they know what website I was using, in which case, obviously I'm not going to tell you guys. But
these dudes, believe me, if they want to wipe their trail, they know how to wipe their goddamn trail. You see that nobody's even bringing up the data of her Apple Watch, but they'll bring up the data of the pacemaker, which to military, it makes no sense. Like, why don't you get them the bio data? Like, and the fact that you are not tracing her bio data tells me she's in a Faraday cage. So we know what's going on militarily. We know what's going on.
So you think she's still alive?
Yeah, of course.
Interesting.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so let's say this is some sort of alleged terrorism, or go down your theory here, because that's what you're insinuating, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if it's some sort of terrorist issue, I'm assuming that it's not a domestic terrorist issue, even if the people lived in the area domestically, this has to do with international, like foreign affairs, allegedly.
Yes.
So where would she be? Would she be domestic, or was the ransom person right saying be prepared to take it international?
The reason this got military eyes on it, ex-veterans, a lot of us, is because she was taken out of a classified area that if we want to know where you at, we're going to find you. Fort Huachuca, Davis-Monthan, and the Department of Homeland Security, that area, if they want to find that, that is one of the most top secret areas with technology on the planet, with drones and tech. Like, research what Fort Huachuca does. Research what Davis-Monthan Air Force does. Research the security surveillance the Department of Homeland Security has on that border. The Catalina foothills intersect all three. So when the president and the FBI say we gonna find them and you don't find them, this either tells us this: they have invented technology to blind them, which is scary as shit, or they have no idea, which is scary.
Yeah.
No matter which one is scary.
Yeah. Do you think that Savannah would know? You think they would have told her?
The only way they would tell her is if she signed a non-disclosure.
Okay.
And with that non-disclosure, it would probably give her access to updates on the case. You know what I'm saying? Only she would, but the minute that you leak it out, you would be shut down, and that's probably a threat. That's probably why I'm thinking Cameron ain't saying anything, because he's I can give you this, but if you say anything, I'm cutting you a non-disclosure. That's what they do to hostage situation. They say, don't say things because you will jeopardize the hostage. See? My theory. Not real. Theory that I get to play with.
Theories, all theories. Okay,
yeah,
I have this video